So what I wanted to do was really share the thoughts that Hugh and I have had about why we think this session is important and to really take that forward. So again, thank you so much for coming and being present. When Hugh and myself were discussing the possibility and potential of this learning lab, we did think it would be important and necessary. Also, we hope timely. We might be slightly behind the curve. It's certainly urgent. What was less clear was what should the content be? Because at MF, we're also thinking out loud about the questions of how to take inclusion to the next level, how to support inclusion as it matures, as it develops within what we are told is a more hostile climate. And we're inviting you to join and share in that thinking. And as allies of inclusion, we all understand, we all believe in the business and the moral case. We know that organisations need and indeed want to reflect their client base and the societies within which they operate, as well as offering opportunities for colleagues to develop and contribute, harnessing the diversity of thought, experience and background to create the next generation of ideas and output which work for the future. We know this, right? Positive contribution, positive challenge, even positive disruption is welcomed. And yet, if the language of DE&I is becoming identified negatively, being distorted, even being placed as a criminal on trial and found guilty of wokery, causing division, going too far, whatever that means, how do we respond? Can we receive the challenge to DE&I as another disruption? Or are we still in collective shock that the intentions and motives of inclusion are being challenged? So how do we respond? Do we fight back? Do we go under the radar? Do we stand firm and defend inclusion as it is? And if so, what does that defense look like? Or do we rebrand and hide in plain sight? How do we feel about that? Do we become culture conversations, belonging conversations, something else? Or is it possible to reassure and reinvigorate at the same time? You know, inclusion's ever changing. Can we widen the pool? Can we include more bathers, more colleagues, and reassure and reassert that the collective benefit of us all feeling heard, feeling able to contribute, to question and to challenge, ensure that everyone is included, even the dissonant voices, especially the dissonant voices. So that's what we're hoping to facilitate today. But genuinely, your experiences, your expertise and your questions are welcome and necessary as we work through this together. So that's really what we want to talk about. And we want to try and create a sort of allyship group, if you like, if people are interested in that, to take it forward beyond today. We know that many people who work in DE&I, in my experience, I'm sure it's in many other people's experiences, some people do it as a voluntary role, you know, it's on top of their day job. Some people, there's only one person in a whole organisation. Other organisations have the opportunity to talk to other colleagues, but sometimes there isn't that space. So can we take that forward together? That's really the kind of aims and ideas of what we wanted to do today.